Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 8th to the 14th of February in my medium passion planner. Let's get started. The kit I'm using this week is Galentines from Plannerface, and seeing as it was Valentine's week, I thought I had to use a kit that sort of celebrated it, but I'm not huge on Valentine's Day as a thing, so the Galentine's Day kit was perfect for me. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can find my discount code down in the description. As usual, I'm starting off with my pen base, so I've shaded in parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and I'm going in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split the weekly focus box in half, and then also split my personal and work to do sections in half and create a 5-day habit tracker for things I have to do at work every single day. Although if you followed my Insta story at all in the last week, you will know that from Sunday to Tuesday, I had a really horrible migraine and didn't actually go back into the office until Thursday. But these things happen, and at least my planner looks cute even if those 2 days were complete write-offs. Next, I'm going in with my dusty pink passion marker to colour in the daily focus boxes of the days where I wasn't supposed to be at work. So I was supposed to have Friday as annual leave, and then obviously I don't work weekends. When I'm memory planning, I don't go back in and colour the daily focus boxes of days when I've called in sick. I kind of note that in the timelines instead. So I just kept Friday to Sunday as the daily focus boxes that were coloured in. I'm then going to use the same chisel tip side of my passion marker to highlight over the checkboxes in the bottom left hand corner just to add a pop of colour in that section. And for my 5-day habit tracker for work, I only highlight the days where I'm actually in the office. Next, I'm going to flip over to the fine liner side of my passion marker and completely mess up this first line of marking in my work hours. So I'm just drawing over the line in the timelines and going over it twice to build up the colour of the pale ink of the passion marker. And obviously because of my migraine this week, my work hours went completely out of the window for the first 2 days. I still kept the lines in anyway, just kind of covered them up with stickers. Next, I'm going to grab my white Uniball Signo gel pen and just lightly colour over that messed up line. I'm essentially using it almost like whiteout. So I've done this a few times when I've coloured over the wrong line for my work hours or something, and once all of the spread is filled in, you really can't tell, and it covers up the colour of the fine liner pretty well. The last part of my pen base is, as always, writing in my meals for the week, so I'm just adding in breakfast, lunch and dinner on almost all the days. I don't add my breakfast in for days where I don't have an alarm set, just in case I have a little sleep in. And then I'm going to colour over those with my pink passion marker just to keep that pop of the theme colour for the month going through the whole spread. Now that the pen base for my spread is done, we can start adding in some stickers. So as always, I'm going to start off by adding in my meal tracker, which is just a sticker that I made myself in Excel and print off on sticker paper. Then I'm going to grab the habit tracker from the kit and add that to my sidebar, and that's just to track my daily check-in with my planner. And then the full box that I chose for my sidebar is this cute dog with all of these balloons. Next, I'm going to add my washi strips over my Space for Infinite Possibility header, personal and work to-do list headers, and my gratitude section. And as usual, I've just taken the strips of washi from the kit and cut them in half so that they perfectly cover all of the headers in the planner, and I can make my extra one for my gratitude section. I really love all of the sort of tie-dye patterns in this kit. They're so cute, and this whole spread comes out so nice and bright and colourful. I found this week that because I really enjoyed using this kit so much, even when my migraine was really bad, I still wanted to look at my planner and put stuff in it and just kind of use the kit. That's pretty much the whole reason that I use so many stickers, is to make me look at my planner. Next, I'm just going to add in the weekend banner, and then we can get into the day-to-day planning. And I don't know why I had such an issue with the weekend banner. I use Plannerface kits very regularly, and I managed to put the weekend banner down fine all the other times, but third time's a charm this week. The first things that I'm adding in this week are bills on Monday and Wednesday, and as usual I've just cut the bill due sticker from the kit in half so that it takes up a little bit less space in my planner, and then I'm cutting a little chunk out of each sticker so they fit nicely in the timelines. Rather than going day by day like normal, I figured I'd put both the bills in at the same time so we can get the boring stuff out of the way straight away. I usually put bills at the end of the day because I don't want to put them in the daily focus box or anything, because I'm not super focused on finances within this planner. I have a separate spreadsheet for that, but I do want to have them marked, so putting them at the end of the day makes the most sense in my mind. Moving on to my actual plans for the week, and on Tuesday morning I was supposed to have a meeting, so I'm marking that with a quarter box and a doodle from the kit. Because I was sick, this did get moved to Wednesday morning. You'll notice on my finished spread that quite a lot of stuff did get moved around, but that's why we use removable stickers. The next thing that I'm going to mark in exactly the same way is a seminar that I have every Wednesday afternoon, so I'm just using a purple quarter box for that, and the laptop doodle from the kit. This is the first week that I actually set up my planner for the new way that I'm marking my work stuff, which is a lot more decorative and a lot less copying things over from my work planner in like slightly less detail, just to fill in the space on the timelines while I'm at work, but I'll come back to that at the end of setting up the rest of my week as normal. Next, I'm using a skinny event label to mark in working from home on Wednesday, and I'm using one of these long flags from the kit to mark in Lunar New Year on Friday. Next, I'm using one of these pattern tie-dye half boxes on Friday morning to mark in filming my planner favourites video, which should be up next week, where I'm just going to go through all of my favourite pens and planner tools that I use on a weekly basis. So to mark this, I'm using a bit of deco from the kit and also the doodle of like a pen pot, because I figured if you're going to use the pen pot doodle for anything, it may as well be you talking about pens for 10 minutes. Next, I'm grabbing the tie-dye flag from the kit to mark in my planner time on Saturday morning, and I'm just using the planner doodle from the kit to mark that, and then a quarter box to mark recording this voiceover with another bit of deco from the kit. And yes, I'm recording this voiceover on Saturday, 2 in a row, yes! Next, I've cut up the Monday to Sunday box so that I can use it almost like washi strips, so I'm just grabbing the top piece of that and a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co to mark uploading this video. The recycling icon is from a Plannerface icon sheet, and then I'm going to mark in Valentine's Day. So because the weekend banner covers the daily focus box of Sunday, I'm using 2 glitter headers from the kit and then layering over those the Valentine's Day sticker from the K. Elizabeth Plans UK Holidays sheet. And then I move it around like 3 times to try and work out where I actually want it to go, because it's not going to stay where it is right now. So before I move the Valentine's Day stick around again, I'm going to add a half box onto Saturday evening for whatever we get up to. I'm not sure quite what that will be yet because I'm recording this voiceover on Saturday, but I can guarantee you it's not going to be going outside anywhere because it's so cold this week and also lockdown. Here's where I realised that I put the Valentine's Day sticker right over where I normally put my cleaning checklist, so this is where it gets moved around again, and it does end up in its final place now, after lunch. As I mentioned earlier, we don't really do Valentine's Day, but I really liked this kit, and also if I've got a sticker for Valentine's Day, it's going to go in my planner, so we are not actually doing anything about it tomorrow. I'm adding the vacuum doodle from the kit to the checklist, and then also adding the laundry doodle onto Monday, and then I'm going to get into my workout routine for the week. On Monday I marked my usual hatha class. I didn't actually end up doing this. I just did some like migraine yin yoga instead to try and get my migraine to leave me alone, and then I felt better on Wednesday, so I did try and do my weights workout and then just back to normal for the rest of the week really. Next, we can get into some of the more decorative way that I'm starting to plan out my work hours in my passion planner. So I'm starting off by using some more decorative boxes from the kit, or bits of decorative boxes at least, so I can take up a little bit more of the time at work and also use more of the art from each kit that I buy. Because these kits normally come with at least 6 decorative boxes and then I use like 2 of them, and it feels like such a waste, and I'd much rather have more art in my spread than too much work stuff in my spread. I'm also trying to use more checklists from the kit, so I'm using this checklist box on Thursday morning to mark out the important things that I have to do that day, and then I'm going to take some of the heart checklist like strips from the kit and trim those down a little bit so that they fit nicely in some of the space around meetings and decorative boxes and stuff. And I'm basically going to use these checklists to either write in like the 3 most important things I did that day for like memory keeping purposes, or the night before writing in stuff that I want in my mind for the next morning. So now that I've got all of my stickers down, I can start filling in my spread, and as usual I'm going in with my Pilot Friction pen, which is my favourite pen because it's, as you just saw, erasable, and I'm just filling in my plans. So considering that this week started off with 2 days off sick because of a horrible migraine where I couldn't be around any sort of noise, I think in the end this week's turned out pretty well. I've had a really chill weekend. The 2 days that I was at work were really productive and really positive, so I'm pretty happy with how this week has gone overall. And it doesn't hurt that I got a whole bunch of happy mail from Plannerface yesterday, which will probably all be featured in the haul that I'm going to put up next month. So now that I've filled in all of my plans, I can go in and fill in my to-do lists in the bottom left-hand corner. And I'm not going to lie, quite a lot of this didn't get done this week. And I'm not sorry about that because I was ill for most of the week. So I'm not sure how much you know about migraines. And typically there's a lot of variation from person to person. But usually post-migraine, I get really fatigued for a few days, like even more than my usual ME fatigue. So although I had quite productive and positive days at work, I still had a lot of fatigue to deal with when I got home from work. So to make sure that I still felt good in myself about how much I managed to get done this week, I kind of got all the sit-down tasks out of the way, and then any of the more active tasks were like a problem for future me, basically. I even did more chilled out versions of my normal workouts just so that I could maintain some level of energy. But I'm feeling much better now on the Saturday following the migraine, so it's about a week-long experience for me. So for my personal focus this week, I've just noted down what week of lockdown we're in. So it's week 6 of lockdown number 3, and oh my god, has this pandemic really been going on for this long? It's nearly been a year. It blows my mind. And then for my work focus, I'm just putting in that I have a presentation to do next week, which is Monday, like tomorrow, the day that you're seeing this, and I really needed to get that finished this week, which I have done, so I'm very happy about that. So that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and as you can see, I moved around a lot of stuff to accommodate my migraine this week, but I still think this spread turned out really cute, and I'm also really happy with the new way that I'm adding in my work schedules and stuff for the week, so I can use more stickers and more art and make my spreads look even cuter. So that's everything for this video, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!